the next time I get pulled over, he's not coming up to the window with another citation. He's going to have a matching pair of iron bracelets, keep forgetting that, and a ride to meet my new roommate. I mean, 16 tickets. I never get a break. And I spend all my money on these outrageous car insurance bills and lawyers. You know, my insurance agent called me last weekend and she said, you know, John, we got to stop taking cash payments from you because my wrists are hurting from counting all this money. And I don't even think my lawyer could make all these tickets disappear if my lawyer was Chris Angel. But other than slowing down, I don't know how I'm going to stop getting pulled over. I mean, I got a buddy of mine, he dyed his hair white. He's getting all these DUIs. So the guy dyed his hair white, so the police would all just think he was an old man. But pretty soon I'm going to have to buy a moped and go back to community college, you know. But I've learned a lot from this. You know, I have learned that in the state of Virginia, if you're traveling 27 miles an hour over the licensed speed limit, that you know, it's not okay, and you know, you're gonna get a ticket. I didn't know the kids were back in school yet, but I need to find a job where I don't have to drive. Like at one point, I had a job as a surveyor, but my ADD wouldn't allow it because, you know, I thought I was gonna get to go around and ask people all these cool questions all the time, but really they just wanted me to stand on the side of the road in a reflective vest and a hard hat behind the camera. It was brutal. But, I don't know, I gotta find something because I don't want to be like that guy at the intersection in the unregistered pickup with the smashed front end, you know, with no air conditioning, truck full of cans on his way to the dump, to trade in all these cans for a couple bucks. Cans that once were full cold and made him happy and are now just crushed and empty, like his dreams of ever being anything but the failure that he is. But yeah, I gotta find something because, I don't know, I have ADD and ADD just makes things really hard, you know? It's like a lot of people want to say they have ADD so they can get a prescription of Ritalin, and I mean, I can't even remember to take Ritalin. You know, if I can't eyeball it, freehand it, or, you know, just do it without putting forth more than a minimal effort, it's not going to happen. And if it comes with directions, the answer is no. But at any rate, you know, ADD gets into everything. It's like I squirm around more than the crackheads shanking the sign up from the Little Caesars for the $5 pizzas, you know. But I'm thinking about making a really hard crack back and going to college. And it's going to be hard. And I just can't have ADD be an issue with it, you know? Because it's an issue with everything, you know? I use it as an excuse for everything, you know, like, oh, you know, I forgot to, I wasn't listening to what you were saying while you were talking, so I had to ask you to repeat it again. So, but it's cool because I have ADD. Or, you know, I didn't feed your cat for 3 weeks while you were in Nicaragua. But it's okay, you know, I have an attention deficit disorder. But, you know, if you were to tell me that I ran up a bunch of fines at the library for late fees, I'd have to call your bluff because I wouldn't be at the library because I have ADD. But I'm trying to go back to college. And it's going to be tough, you know. I can't let my nervous, shaky legs bounce me out of the classroom this time. So I'm thinking about going down to the student health department and having somebody strap me to a gurney and hang me on the wall like a picture so I can't squirm around during class. But next I'm just going to have to find somebody to take notes for me to enroll me in the next class. But yeah, college, real tough, you know. I don't know, I'm going to have to pay attention. I'm going to have to attend class regularly. I'm going to have to, you know, take my Ritalin. And, you know, basically, I figure that's the easiest way to get out of there with a degree. But the 94-cent gas, it was up there. And I forgot completely where it was exactly, but it's okay because I have ADD. And I've had a good time with you guys tonight. John Poole.
Huge difference between this week and when you were just reading it off in the paper last week. And I know it's going to be a huge difference next week when you're actually selling those punchlines at your job.
Yeah, because I didn't work on any of it at all. And I really wanted to rewrite the whole thing, but I quit my job this week.
Whoa! Right.
Yeah, no, it is okay because I have ADD. And in my new job, we don't really have like scheduled hours, and I went home early today, and I don't think anybody knew. But and that's not a joke. Like I'm being serious. But yeah, I quit my job, and part of the reason for that was like tickets. Like part of my whole thing is about stuff that I do, and I have gotten a lot of tickets, and I just can't afford to like ride around in a child molester van and sell plants anymore. But, so I haven't had a lot of time to mess around with stuff this week because I have been super busy, but...
A lot of times you dance around on stage and you're actually pretty quiet with your footwork, so...
I know, I left my kilt at home in my pilgrim shoes, so I couldn't be doing all that. But...
Can you drive around in your child molester van one more time? Because I need some plants.
Hey, you know what? I've got about 44 plants, about as big as Stu in my backyard.
That's big. What?
They're big plants, yeah. Oh no, that's why. Now I wanted to rewrite everything and like start really backing on the whole plant man thing. I don't do it anymore, so I'm not like proud of it now. And it was like the stupidest thing. I would just walk into businesses. You could be in a meeting. You could be in the middle of like the most important thing ever, and I'd be like, "Hey, I'm the plant man. I come around once a year, and I got all these cool plants. We got the plant lovers in here, and no, it really was though. Like people would stop, they'd be like, "Really? You're selling something?" And they stop what they were doing, and they come out and they buy these plants. Yeah. And,
we would see guys like you every week, and we'd take them outside and talk to them for like an hour, and we'd tell them to fuck off. So, yeah, I'm sorry.
Well,
no, wait, so who was?
The plant guy, the picture guy, that guy, yeah. They come by all the time. I'm in a business park, so we get...
Oh, yeah, no. What's funny, though, is a lot of people would buy the plants, and then they'd come out and tell me, like, "Hey, man, this guy came by with like a truck full of furniture, like steaks or something," and then he'd tell me how they like blew out this other guy and be like, "Whatever, that's awesome. So how many plants do you need?" Because I sold like over $99,000 worth of plants last year. I mean, it's not like what my profit was, but I got to where I was pretty good at it. Like you can like peddle some plants.
We bought more plants than steaks, so I'll give you that.
Yeah, like
all right, back to the comedy show.
Yeah. Don't challenge me on the plant thing, because I'll show up and I'll sell some.
Your pacing and timing is good. I think you've got a lot of it memorized, and the stuff that you have memorized, you do well. The stuff you don't have memorized, I can see you're kind of searching for to make it work.
It's not funny, though. The jokes aren't funny.
Well,
because you're not selling them.
Yeah, you don't give it 100%. And one reason is because you say you know.
Yeah,
I
know.
No, we don't know.
I know. No.
It's not our job to know. It's your job to teach. You got to tell us. You can't say you know. We don't know. We're here to listen. When you got to the bit about the empty cans thing with the guy, empty cans.
I'm thinking about just getting rid of it.
No. Here's what you got to do though. When you do the empty cans thing, you got to bring it back to real life. You got to make it on you. If you say empty cans, that this guy something, it came off mean because you talk about this guy, you're beating this homeless guy or something now. But if you said empty cans, I had to deal with this, people will laugh at it because it's you. You got to remember, anytime we talk